They said that the new generation of soldier was gonna be a little bit different, but they never said it was gonna end up like this. He thinks we were all born yesterday, or he thinks we all only have 2 brain cells. Either way, this is ridiculous. Now, some of you guys may have seen Angry Cop's video, but I professionally, as a creator, wrote him and I said, hey, I know you're making a video about this. I want to make one too. I waited for it to come out. Now it's my time.
Freak show! You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Ain't gonna lie, all y'all coming from that Angry Cops video, y'all don't know me. Bro don't even know me. Y'all talking crazy as hell because I've been being nice. One thing about it is life, but I don't give a f***. I went down there to Fort Lee, I made my money, I did what I was supposed to do. Whatever come with it, that just come with it. Y'all boys better find y'all something safe to do because I'm not the one. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me what did I do to get kicked out the Army. I already know I'm not going to be able to fit it all in one video, so I'm going to make a part 1, part 2, part 3. This is part 1 right now. Man, I done so much fuck shit. But before I tell the story, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of background, all right? I graduated from Fort Lee, AIT down in Virginia, but I got stationed in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, so that's only like a 2-hour drive, you see what I'm saying? Right there on Orange Island. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So one day, I get the wise idea to just let LT came in the room, ignore him. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna drive back down to Fort Lee and sell vapes because that's where the money at. I had the plan. It just came back and bit me in the ass, for real, for real. If you from Orange Island, you know that selling vapes is where the real money at. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drive down to Fort Lee, hop out in PTs. You feel me? Hop out in PTs. Act like I'm a trainee, put a camel back on, put a mask on, you know. Big ass bag of vapes. It's just, you feel me, just selling them. Whack taxing their ass, just selling. Boom, boom, boom. Fucked around and got caught by one of my old drill sergeants. Oh my God. You know, he say, is that Tor? Ain't you at Bragg? When he said that, I ain't gonna lie, my heart pounded, no cap. My heart, I'm so stupid. Because I got caught up because I had earrings in and PTs. That's how I got caught. He like, is that Tor? Woo-doo? I'm like, shit, yeah. Then they started asking me questions. Eventually, I'm like, man, fuck that. Take our running on it, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Life for part 2.
Like for part 2.
What happened there? Life for part 2, though.
Disrespect of an officer says don't worry about him. That paints the picture that we need here already. There are 2 basic fundamentals. Me, even as a Navy guy, can say this. Earrings have not been allowed on a base since, I would say, ever. I'll just blame the drill sergeants and some maybe attention to detail. But on top of that, we have to add whatever happened to the basic rules that every single service member is taught. We're taught to challenge everyone on or near a post, and they challenge this kid. What do they expect? Not to be caught? Like, also, I'm not gonna say someone can't have their hustle. I appreciate a hustle, but also taking advantage of kids that can't go to the PX or exchange or whatever. Obviously, you're selling a product which has a federal control on it, which I'm sure has also been brought up to you because, hell, there's people that try and do this even with cigarettes and go from one place to another city, knowing that they are going to charge the difference, and this is actually why some of these products have serial numbers on them.
Okay, the long-awaited part 2. Before I continue on with the story, I'm gonna clear some things up real quick because we got some people making fake accusations on me. I've never sold weed, I have never smoked weed, I have never sell weed. I don't even know what weed smell like for real.
I know AFC said this, but he's making it so his mom is like, oh, my little boy, he never did nothing wrong. He never did anything wrong. We know that you have probably smelled it at least once. I don't even know how many states it's legal in. Like, Jesus. I'm not buying this. You're the worst liar. You can't even look at the camera straight when you say this.
I was originally at the DFAC. I had no business being there. Like I said, I ran into my old drill sergeant, so I take out running. They was asking me what company I'm in, so I told him my old company, Echo 832nd. These was Echo 832nd drill sergeant. I hit the corner, and I'm gone. Boom, 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 boom. So I ran, one of the drill sergeants said, hey, stop that guy. But one soldier ran up, so I hit his ass. Boom. Get your ass off me. Once they catch me, all the NCOs run up and gather around me. And they like, what's in your bag? They search my bag too. They dumped all my vapes on the floor. They like, where you from? Like, you not from here. Where you from? Tell them where I'm from. They take my cat. They take my phone. And they call the police. They even took a picture of me. Got him! Got him! I have nothing illegal on me, so they let me go. Long story short, I drove back to Fort Bragg. I had to sign into battalion, and I picked up my second Article 15. I got out veteran duty, went back to Fort Lee. The story not over, just life for part 3.
As you can see, he continues his disregard for any leadership on his drill sergeant. Also to include a fellow soldier, which I'm sure outranked him as well, which essentially just shows you he was going to lay hands. He's going to do whatever he could to get away. And he kind of thinks this is a joke. It's like, this is just like a my story kind of thing. He does post this on a second account, which is going to become relevant very soon.
I swear to God, this shit get crazy. I apologize for the wait, but it was just so much going on. And this is the most craziest one, so I didn't want to like... So after I had got caught selling vapes the first time, I went back to Fort Lee for a second time to sell vapes. Again, one of these, yes. Stupid shit. This time I wasn't alone. I had brought one of my mans with me, so you can say I had an accomplice. So like I said, I drove back down to Fort Lee. I'm not gonna lie, something felt weird about this day. My ex called me, she bad luck. I drive to the shop on Ordnance Island and I'm just chilling in my car. I had intent to sell vapes, but before I could sell a vape, a drill sergeant was already at my car. Shit. So what happened was one of the trainees told the drill sergeants that we were there to sell vapes. Once the drill sergeant came up to the car, you know, of course he gonna be asking questions and stuff like, what are y'all doing here? When he asked me anything about vapes, you know, of course I said no. At this point in time, I just wanted to leave, but the drill sergeant had different plans. I ended up just putting my car in reverse. So as I'm backing up, just wanting to leave, the drill sergeant get behind my car, and he talking about I hit him. So now the drill sergeant calls the police, and since he claiming that I hit him with my car, now it's a hit and run because since I left, and so boom, I'm off on this island now, and I just want to chill out and just chill, just lay low real quick. Now that we're off on this island, my man's is insisting to me that he drives. I guess he felt like he a better driver than me. An MP, military policeman, gets behind us, and this man did not stop the vehicle at all. I'm not here to bullshit or lie. I did not intend on going on a high-speed chase. I am not about that life, I swear to God. So boom, the police behind us, they behind us, and we're still on post. The police are following us off post. So this lasted from on post to off post. Once the sheriff got behind us, that's when he eventually stopped the vehicle. And guess what he asked me to do? He asked me to swap seats with him. But you must be crazy. Like, what, bro? There's no way, bro. You just took us on a high-speed chase, and now you don't want to own it. If you want to hear what happens next, you got to like the video for part 4.
Like for
when
part
I get
4.
under my video, talk about him snitching. I'll just tell y'all in the next video.
Now, he is asking for even more trouble because, as you notice, he says he went from on base, a federal installation, to off base, which they were now in a hit and run incident as well, and how that's gonna go down. You must hang around other idiots. Hey, dude, I know you just backed into drill sergeant back there, but let's switch. Let me be the one to drive. If I was that dude, I would have ran. Now, he's like, oh, we switched places as we were caught after the run. You don't think the cops can see through the car windows and see that you're switching places? They must not have eyes. Now, you can tell that there's definitely some maturity stuff that goes on with this, as he does talk about some of the hate he's gotten, and he does clarify many questions that people have about his situation.
Why did you mess your life up like this? You're going to regret what you did. For one, my life isn't messed up, my career is messed up. I'm not going to regret what I did because I know right from wrong. Me regretting my actions, that's just like, let's just say like it's a bridge, right? You know if you jump off this bridge, you're gonna die, right? So when you jump off the bridge and you halfway hit the ground, don't regret it, because you already know the outcome. Also remember, I did this twice. If I sat up here and said I regret it, that would be bullshit. It's the same thing with driving under the influence. It's the same way with anything that you do in life that you know is wrong. I don't live my life in regret because you can't change the past. You can either learn the easy way or the hard way. What I will do is accept my consequences. It's all about being a man and owning up to your actions. Basically, don't shoot yourself in the leg and ask why I hurt.
Talking about accepting consequences, but you see that he is pretty much on a lot of his TikToks gone in depth of saying how he hates having to do this extra duty and have to stand these extra watches and things like that. And you're just like, this is that. So really, have you accepted it or have you not? Because look at this TikTok right here on his birthday.
What I'm doing on my 20th birthday.
If you say extra duty, you're wrong. I'm serving my country.
But then he does have a moment of clarity or reflection on this extra duty that has been required to do, and pretty much is saying, I guess it's not so bad. I found some clarity.
TikTok, so I just got released from extra duty. I'm currently not allowed to make TikToks on extra duty because I'm supposed to be working and not on my phone. This is my 3rd time on extra duty, right? My TikTok was kind of built off me making videos on extra duty. I hated extra duty so bad that I had to find a way for me to make it fun for myself. So that's kind of how I started making TikTok. So the first 2 times I've been on extra duty, I hated it, like literally. This third time around, I've kind of found peace in extra duty a little bit, like just being alone, just to myself, you know what I mean? It's really not that bad this time around, and this is the worst punishment yet. The first 2 times I only had 14 days. This one is 45 days and take.
And of course, after this TikTok, I'm like, well, yeah, you're not supposed to be on your phone. You're supposed to be doing extra duty. In my experience, I can tell you that usually this is one of the first things that's taken from you. So the Army just, saying, here, just do this extra duty and you can have your phone at night, that still baffles me. So this brings my last question to why? Why is he making these TikToks? Maybe to help other people not do dumb stuff like him, but he's not really focusing on that. He's not really focusing on the future. So for him to say, don't live in regret, it's kind of like, okay, but where are you going next? Yes, your life isn't over. Yes, it is a career move that will definitely be over. You're not looking at very many bright options as somebody that will have to claim this later on or probably have to explain what happened, and it will be a steeper hill to climb than if you just didn't join at all. While I will agree that sometimes lessons are taught very well of what not to do, it's pretty basic because the Army, the military in general, tells you what to do, right? I don't disagree with the decision that you should be removed from service because I honestly think like the judgment calls that are there you haven't thought about your actions. The first time you got off on your first Article 15, nothing. Didn't change. Second time, nothing. Hell, a third time, nothing. Like, if anything, I would say I've seen people kicked out for less. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about this kid and his situation? But as always, if you guys have questions about this or anything else, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, or down in the comments below. If you have other video ideas as well, I would appreciate it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.